I mean, I think we have to acknowledge that the industry has run trials in essentially the same model for the past 40 plus years. And as the number and complexity of trials has increased, the amount of inertia has only increased alongside it. The pandemic gave us a great opportunity to see and to understand the ways in which alternative methods of data collection and alternative venues for trial visits can facilitate high quality data collection and can solve a lot of the issues of access that patients face. But I do think it's the case that we're still early days as we build out new models. And a lot of this will come back to building out an infrastructure, not just in terms of how many sites or how many visits Walgreens or CVS can accommodate at a given time, but in terms of the tools that we use to perform visits at an AMC, in a retail pharmacy, at home, so that we can design protocols that are flexible and limit the burden of participation for patients. My background's in rare disease, and I'm used to dealing with very small patient populations that have to travel thousands of miles to a study visit. Pre-pandemic, everyone had to get on a plane, whether it was for a simple blood draw or for an MRI or for administration of gene therapy. They were all treated the same. There's a growing understanding and acceptance that we don't need to treat every visit the same, and we can build out the tools to be able to give people options about, the ways in which they participate. Do they want to participate at home? There should be an option available. Do they want to go to an academic medical center? They should be able to do that as well. Or does it make more sense for them to come into their local pharmacy to be able to do something like a simple blood draw or assessment in person? We need to make those options available to people, and we need to engage them early, those populations early in the protocol design process, so that we're building protocols that reflect the needs and priorities of patient populations. And I think the industry is moving in that direction. It just takes a long time to be able to adopt new ways of thinking and then to be able to move from legacy systems to new ones.
Sure. Tony, your thoughts on, are we doing enough to reduce those burdens and barriers regarding decentralized trials and hybrid trials?
Not nearly enough. And I think we're just getting started, I think, in our ability to really deliver that, I think, in a much more systematic way. Yeah, and I think part of what you're seeing, obviously, is a range of solutions that are really geared either towards in the home, in the community, right, at some kind of alternative sites, which actually in many ways is increasing complexity, certainly on the part of sponsors today, as they really think about bringing an integrated solution together. Obviously, in what we built, we can give patient optionality in a single platform and a single contract, right? So we can control that, or we can partner with health systems and others to kind of get that done. But I think for sponsors, a lot of the conversations we've had is, how do you design a protocol in such a way that can provide that level of patient choice and kind of reduce some of that burden? And then ultimately have a set of partners who can help you realize that vision. And I think that's a big challenge right now.